Last video, we come to know about inequality in the society with the experience of Valmiki and Ansari. So you understood that the caste we are born into, the religion we practice, the class background we come from, whether we are male or female, then oftenly we have to determine, right? And why some people treated equal unequal, though we have all these things, we caste belong, it is our God has given us which caste we born, we are belong for that. So Om Prakash and Valmiki are being treated unequally on the basis of caste and religion, what we studied in last video or last class. So when the person treated unequally, their dignity is violated. Now what is mean by dignity we are going to study. So the topic is recognized dignity. So dignity is violated, and dignity is nothing but Gaurav. Gaurav, I am not telling your classmate. Gaurav means your self-respect. आपकी इज्जत, आपकी self-respect. गौरव आपका क्लासमेट नहीं है, इसको हम गौरव बोलेंगे. The reason behind this unequal treatment, क्या क्या reason हो सकते हैं ऐसा inequality क्यों होती है अपने country में? The dignity both Om Prakash and Valmiki, we have studied the example. Both were violated. Because the way they were treated not good. By picking on him and he making him to sweep the school, Valmiki, here making him to sweep because of his caste, because he is from the downtrodden, because he is Dalit, so he used to wipe, he has told that he wiped the school, and because of his caste. And Om Prakash and schoolmates and teacher hurt his dignity badly and made him feel as if he was less equal than other student. This is made by the teachers only, no? It is made by the headmaster that he have to serve because of the dignity. He was from small, lower caste. That makes by the people only, right? And being the child, Om Prakash could not do anything. He was child, so he could not do anything about the situation. So it's his father who was seeing this son was swiped. He felt angry, and this unequal treatment was comfort the teachers. The next example of Ansari dignity was so hurt when the person refused to leave the apartments for them. So however, when the property dealer suggested him to change the name, it was their dignity or self-respect that made him to refuse this suggestion. He said, no, why should I change my name? My name was Ansari, I will not change my name, Mr. Kumar and Mrs. Kumar. We will not change the name. And he wait for 1 month for the house. So the people only do these things. So being you are the student, you should understand why in our surrounding area we also feel many times like this. So when the person is treated unequal, the dignity is violated, and due to this one feeling, he or she, what we have studied in the example of Ansari. So Ansari and Om Prakash do not deserve to be treated like this. So they deserve same respect and dignity what everyone is getting. In whole India, everyone, though may be rich or poor, may be caste, whatever caste, everyone is equal. This dignity should be created from our side. Not that it is written in the constitution, no doubt, but implementing is our duty. So that is important. So you can understand this recognizing dignity. Here one question on your page number 9. If you are one of the Ansari, how would you have response the suggestion that you would change your name? So you would have changed the name because of this thing? No, I don't think so you will do. So you will refuse to do this because you feel you are Indian. Why should I? I am only Indian. So can you think the incidents in your life which is your dignity was violated? How did this make you feel? So when anybody is you are hurting your self-respect, what do you feel, right? So you maybe feel very bad. No, in that case, what action you are going to do, you must know, you should recognize, right? Okay, I think so you understand this topic. Coming to the next topic, we will go for it, equality in the Indian democracy. From last 2-3 points we are discussing about the equality, right? We come to know where people face inequality. We discuss about most of the equality. Now what is equality in Indian democracy. What's the role of equality in Indian democracy? What it's playing, equality playing the role, right? So actually, we are totally believe on our Indian Constitution, and in the Indian Constitution recognize every person as an equal, right? Though including a male, female, persons from all castes, religion, tribes, educational, economical background, and recognize all are equal according to our constitution. This is not to say that inequality stop or to exist, right? So we don't want to show that. So it does not mean that. At least in democratic India, we should understand that this is a basic principle of equality where all persons are recognized and all people are equal. But earlier, you don't know, earlier there was no such of things where there democracy was not, in democracy was not, equality is not recognized. Means equality of all person is recognized in democratic India, right? So, earlier there was no law exist to protect the people from discrimination or ill treatment. Earlier there was not sort of law. In 1950, when Indian Constitution come and force, afterward this law was created. Before that there was not a single law or not a law you can say existed that to protect the people from discrimination and ill treatment. People started when our society is created to treat discrimination. So we also implement. But when there is a law, when the law comes or when some many sort of you can say बंदिश लगा दी जाएगी, तो वहाँ ऐसा इम्प्लीमेशन नहीं होगा. तो इसके लिए पहले जब था ऐसा कुछ भी लॉ नहीं था, एग्जिस्ट नहीं हुआ था. लेकिन बाद में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन आने के बाद, इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन आने के बाद सारे लॉज बन गए और उससे हमको उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना पड़ा. सो ये टॉपिक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग भी है और ये टॉपिक को आपको ध्यान से समझना भी है, राइट? सो यू कैन सी हियर no law was existed to protect for the people from discrimination or ill treatment. Now there are several work you can say to see that people are treated with dignity and all equal. Nowadays there is quite different, but earlier this people suffer a lot. So this recognition of equality includes some of the following provision in Constitution. There are some provision. How does this equality recognize in the Constitution? Number one provision. Every person is equal before the law. Number one provision. So that is, this means that every person from president of the country to the domestic worker Kanta, all persons are equal, has to obey and has to follow the law. Though maybe whatever he is, every person equal before the law. कोई भी law के लिए तो वो law मैं महान हूँ ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. All are equal from president to Kanta even. They have to obey law. Second point is, no person can be discriminated on the basis of religion, race, place and birth and gender. Second is, you should not discriminate whatever. You are male, you are female, you can't do this. No, not like that. So all are religion, your religion is that, our religion is that. So that means we are, till sometime I feel we are fighting. Sometimes people feel like this, I don't want, there is a caste discrimination. Sometimes we keep our mind. It is not, you should not talk like this anytime. So third is, the person has to face, you can see here, the person has to access all public places included playground, hotel, shops and market. Here equal person should have equal access to the public places. If you are going to the public places, any temple, earlier it was there, this caste will not come in temple, this caste people will not take a water from the well, Dalit and all. It was there last, we have seen in last year I think so in one of the lesson of civics. So every person should have equal to access the public places. He can go any temple, he can come in the church, he can visit Gurdwara also. It is not like that. Anywhere he can go, even market, even shop. All can be used public availabilities like well, road, bathroom, even the public baths also you can use. And fourth is untouchability Here, banning of untouchability. Untouchability has been abolished. There should be no untouchability. If you tell to someone untouchable, you are going to get a what do you call? You are going to be in the bar, or you are going you will be going into the jail. I must say. So this is the thing, and through this there are so many things. And one more thing, these are the things how the government form a law. Right. Now, how this law should be implemented. Actually, the law are made, but we have to implement the law. Then the value of the law is important. When the value of the law can be get. So, through the government program scheme or a midday meals, government start implementing this. And there are two ways which the government has to implement equality, that is guaranteed in the constitution. The first law, and second through the government policies or government schemes or the programs to help the disadvantaged communities. And there are several in India, several laws in India to protect every person from the right to treat equally. In addition to law, government also set up the several schemes to improve the lives and communities or individual. They have to treat unequally. They have been treated unequally from several centuries. Now these schemes are ensured a great opportunity for the people who have not had a time or not have this in the past. So actually it means that there are so many people, so many things which has where people are not aware of that, or many till now. Sometimes I feel the tribes, when I see the tribes, though government is giving lot of things, but implementation is very less in that areas. So government come with the schemes. By the scheme people get all advantages. And for this one more good scheme government has started, the midday meal scheme. That is so beautiful topic, we'll discuss in further period. Thank you and God bless you.